Hi Milwaukee, this is Dennis with PetU. These are the 11.5 rules of dog ownership.
So Dennis, when I'm driving to work sometimes, I notice people who are being dragged down the street by their dogs. Your next rule is who walks who? What do you mean?
You know, a lot of this book and a lot of the things that I do is from experience. It's from watching people and people coming to me with their problems with the dogs. And a lot of times, you know, when I do my evaluations, one of the exercises I do almost 95% of the time is I say, let's go for a walk. And the funny thing is, when we go for a walk, I usually go about, I barely even leave the parking lot sometimes, or their driveways. And I already tell them, all right, let's go and we're done. And they look at me like I'm crazy. You can really tell a lot by the walk. You know, it kind of shows you who's in charge, who's the pack leader. I don't believe in pack leadership as being this dominant, you have to be aggressive and this strong, dominant personality. Being a pack leader is somebody, you know, is someone that leads. You know, I've learned through a lot of other means and stuff that, you know, being a good leader is when people will follow you. People will come just because you're doing something. Being a pack leader to a dog is showing him that you're going to lead him in the right direction. You're going to get him there. Whatever it may be, whether it's to go for a walk, whether it's to be successful, whether it's to go get food, to go play, it doesn't matter. Once the dog understands that you're the leader and you do it in a way that is fair, and you show them that, hey, trust me, let's go, let's do this together. So when it comes to the walks, that really shows a lot, and it shows me where the relationship is. You know, a lot of times, one of the biggest problems we have with leadership and with walking our dogs is just plain and simple communication. One minute you let your dog walk to the right, to the left, in front, behind. The next minute you don't like him to the right, so you give him a correction. You don't like him to the left, you give him another correction. Eventually the dog just learns, hey, I'm just going to walk wherever until someone tells me otherwise. And then they learn to pull. What we need to do is we need to communicate with them what's expected of them. You know what I found? Usually dogs like discipline. They want the roadmap to success. If you show them the roadmap, and when they're doing it, they're praised for it, they're rewarded for it, they want to do it. Because dogs, just as we have this need to want to please them and make them happy, they have the same desires and needs to make us happy.
Another thing that we all need to remember is that we are going for the walks for us. We're not necessarily going for them. I don't like to walk my dog all crazy where she's smelling everything. I want to walk for me to get my exercise.
You know, that's a great point, and I'm glad you brought that up. Because, you know, I think your intentions for the walk really dictates how you go for a walk.
Right.
You know, if you have the expectations that your dog is coming for a walk with you, then you're more likely to make him do what you like. If you think you're just going for a walk with him, then you're going to let him go from tree to tree and stop at every bush, and then you're going to be upset that you didn't get anywhere, that it takes you forever to walk a block. But now your expectations aren't in line with what you are demanding from your friend. So just remember, you're going for a walk for yourself, but guess what? You have the greatest companion coming with you, your dog.